Today, I think it's time. Introduce the concept of Dragon Boat Spirit to everyone, because this spirit can help our Pi network and you personally achieve our goals faster. Before discussing the KYC process, migration, and speed of the Pi network, I'd like to give you some background information about the race. This will help you understand the CT and GCV CT of the Pi network, the relationship between black market members and regular pioneer characters. In addition, I will also explain that GCV is available in different countries and regional development differences, and how it relates to KYC and migration speed. I have previously shared my analysis in various articles, but I've noticed that the ability of the pioneers to understand information varied, although some people were able to keep up. But others may not have the patience to read lengthy articles. Therefore, I decided to use analogy to make things clearer. Only by understanding our role, as well as your own, you can master the KYC that may be hindering you, and factors that cause migration delays. Let's start by exploring what Dragon Boat Racing is, because I'm going to use a video to help illustrate this concept. Dragon boat races are an ancient folk event in China. Most of them are straight races. Dragon boat spirit is also a traditional Chinese spirit and cultural heritage. The process of dragon boat racing is a process of progress and struggle. It shares many similarities with the development of the Pi network. It takes the helmsman, the drummer, and the rower. Unity of direction and pace. Realize the vision of Pi network. Make progress together, and achieve win-win results. 1. The Dragon Boat Race is not an individual race, but a team race. The helmsman, the drummer, the rower, and the coach behind the scenes are all important. 2. In the Dragon Boat Race, only unity of thought and concentration. To work together, to achieve results. 3 participants should enhance their awareness of integrating into the team atmosphere. Achieve like-minded, applicable number, 20 to 300 people. The roles of the bow and stern are quite different. A young drummer sits at one end, full of youthful passion and cheering. At one end stood a helmsman. Use your own experience and wisdom to dominate the overall situation. The division of labor is clear, so that the rowers can cooperate sincerely. In the game, everyone works together. Strive hard and show courage together. Self-improving Chinese dragon boat spirit. The rowers are responsible for paddling, and the roles of the drummer and the helmsman are equally important. The drummer is not only responsible for synchronizing the rowers, coordinate your movements to boost morale, and the helmsman is the one who actually keeps the boat going in a straight line. He has to steer and use his weight to stabilize the hull. In a dragon boat race, the helmsman and drummer are crucial participants. The helmsman is responsible for steering and ensuring that the dragon boat remains on course, and make the necessary adjustments to the rudder while monitoring the race. And the drummer sets the rhythm for the whole team. Help members paddle together, crossing the finish line at the fastest speed and achieving excellent results. The roles of the dragon boat include helmsman, oarsman, and drummer. 1 helmsman. In a dragon boat race, the helmsman is the person who controls the direction of the dragon boat. They need to have a keen sense of current and wind direction to adjust course in time. The helmsman usually stands at the stern and uses the rudder to control the direction of the dragon boat. Make sure the whole team is on the right track. From the perspective of the entire Pi Network project, Dr. Nicholas and Dr. Fan plays a crucial role as a helmsman. They guide the way and adjust the speed of the plan. If they find that the community is headed in the wrong direction, they stop the process. Likewise, if they find that external risks are higher, they take a more conservative approach. This caution about migration is palpable. 15 million users have completed KYC, but only 6.80 million users migrated. The reason for this disparity is the large number of transactions taking place in the black market, although they are trying to confiscate these accounts. But they hope. Avoid seizing large sums of money from the wallets of true pioneers. Black market members can be compared to those who drill holes in the bottom of ships. If the helmsman flooded the boat, it would surely sink. So what can be done? We need to reduce the black market. It depends on all the pioneers. Thoroughly study the CT white paper and pioneer manual to educate yourself and help others avoid getting involved in the black market. Their actions affect their region. Migration opportunities for all pioneers. That's why CT only chose 10 million wallets. For the next stage, they will prioritize safer countries, territories, and regions to promote more KYC and migration processes to ensure the protection of projects. We observed that countries with the largest GCV communities, more pioneers have successfully completed KYC and migrations, usually higher balances and faster processing times. In comparison, regions with more participation in the black market, there are often fewer KYC completions and migrations. If you have received a tentative KYC notice, it is likely that there is a high rate of policy violations in your area. 2. Boaters. Boaters are the main source of power for dragon boating. They need to work together to propel the dragon boat forward by paddling. Rowers usually sit on both sides of the dragon boat and are divided into two groups, front and rear, responsible for different paddling rhythms and strengths. To ensure the smooth and fast progress of the dragon boat, the pioneers of the world are rowers. If more rowers stroke hard, our ships can move fast. But if there are many rowers not only lying down, but also breaking the boat, then the lives of all members are threatened. Why are these pioneers so eager to row? Many people are misled and tempted by the difficulties of life. Sell your Pi, or be tempted to spend all your Pi. Exchange for items such as cars, real estate, or mobile phones. Some people have even been persuaded to use their own Pi for a 20 Pi meal. In this way, within a month, all the Pi is collected. It ended up in the pockets of some business people. This behavior reflects a refusal to row and poses a risk to all members. Therefore, education is essential to ensure that these pioneers. It is crucial not to take short-sighted action. After reading the Pioneer's Handbook, they develop a strong immune system to resist misleading guidance, and they are less likely to be tempted to run out of Pi. The more pioneers we row, the sooner we can successfully reach our destination, This will enable all pioneers to follow receive their migrated Pi in a short time. Otherwise, even after it will take longer. If you are looking for a faster a pioneer in achieving financial freedom or completing KYC and migration, please avoid any misleading information that could lead to your complacency or good news. It is important to take action and treat this like a warrior. Only you can save yourself. Widely share the Pioneer's Handbook to assist those who are still seeking to sell Pi, people who buy Pi or actively use Pi. 3. A drummer. The drummer plays an important command role in the dragon boat race. They usually stand on the bow, control the rhythm of the whole team by drumming. The drums motivate the team members and coordinate the movements of the rowers. Make sure all boaters paddle at the same frequency and intensity. This increases the efficiency of the dragon boat. RGCV Global CT. It is the driving force that ignites the fighting spirit in our community. Coordinate the actions of our pioneers. RGCV infrastructure is designed to ensure that all countries and regions can follow the direction of Pi Network CT, work efficiently, and follow the same rhythm. We created the GCV symbol, we created the GCV charter, and developed a code of ethics for GCV ambassadors. In addition, we have the Pioneer Handbook, GCV Barter System and Ecosystem Development Plan. We also display GCV sellers on the Pi map, collaborating with various GCV business partners. We offer a wide range of GCV training courses, conferences, and other events. Efforts to coordinate Pi Network CT inspire the enthusiasm of pioneers while strengthening their confidence. Working together, we can move forward effectively. If we look at the pioneer community's perspective, I am the helmsman who controls the direction of the pioneer community through the Pioneer Handbook. All our GCV ambassadors are the drummers who coordinate me and the entire GCV community. All GCV pioneers, supporters are boaters. We have no black market members on this ship, so we moved very quickly. Therefore, the GCV community is the faster of all community boats. If we stand at the perspective of different countries, regions, our head of GCV ambassadors is the helmsman who controls the direction of your country. All your GCV CTs and different levels of GCV ambassadors are drummers. Since your country is a ship, your mission is not just for the GCV community. You are also responsible for guiding your country. And all communities in the region move towards allowing more pioneers to acquire KYC and migrate faster. Now we have communities in over 200 countries, according to the development of GCV ecosystems in different countries, and black market a low-value ecosystems. These 200 ships are before and after competing with each other for more KYC and migration. CT as a helmsman. Priority will be given to those who demonstrate proof of value Pi, i.e. GCV, and GCV ecosystem development, and countries with policy violations from the black market to determine the speed in your country. Why am I so sure? It's common sense. If CT does not implement this strategy, the Pi network has a high risk of failure. This doesn't just apply to Pi networks. It's the same for any business or organization. They don't let risk affect their goals, so they have to take a risk control approach, including but not limited to small-scale testing, open to safe countries, open more small balance wallets. Check out the video I showed you. You want your country to be the slowest, or do you want your country's ship to sink? In the Pi Network Dragon Boat Race, these characters perform their duties, work closely together to win the game. Effective communication needs to be established between the helmsman, rower, and drummer in order to respond quickly and accurately during the game. Their synergy reflects the importance of teamwork, is the key to a successful completion. Dragon Boat Spirit reflects both our personal values. It also reflects our unity and cooperation, a collective sense of honor in facing challenges without fear. Everyone enjoys the experience of dragon boating. We are working hard for a cohesive team. In Greek mythology, wisdom muse Athena's favorite bird is the owl. Owls are believed to have the ability to predict events. Therefore, the ancient Greeks revered the owl as a symbol of wisdom. Dragon as an auspicious symbol of China. It has carried countless good wishes for thousands of years. In ancient times, it represented good luck, justice, prosperity, and strength. I choose to represent the GCV movement as a combination of Eastern and Western cultural spirits because it's not just about intelligence. It also contains auspiciousness, justice, prosperity, and strength. The dragon boat spirit can encompass all these qualities. It's a balance of compassion and wisdom. In our community, if we want to succeed faster, you have to use wisdom. I noticed some pioneers promoting certain map of Pi sellers' real estate, but these properties lack true Pi value. What should we do? We don't criticize them, but we also don't follow or promote their practices. Also, I saw some pioneers posting about Korea, claims that they accept 50% Pi and 50% fiat currency. The average Pi value is $24. They also mentioned that a simple breakfast costs 12 Pi. This means that the actual Pi value is much lower than $1. Whether we think it's $24 or $1, both scenarios could harm the long-term success of the Pi network. So, what should we do? We should defollow it and not endorse it, although we sympathize with those who make these posts. But we must avoid endorsing them. All of the above scenarios may slow down your progress. What kind of spirit can you adopt to keep up? You want the ships in your country or region to be ahead, or second place, maybe in the top 100 to reach the finish line? Remember that competition between different countries and regions. It's healthy competition. Can inspire all pioneers and accelerate KYC processes and migrations. Please use your wisdom to guide your actions. Avoid engaging in activities that could delay the process. Then later complain about why your KYC or migration is blocked. Being a wise person allows you to see through these issues and solve them effectively. I've mentioned many times that GCV has won since Pi today this year, but I still get skepticism from pioneers. I want to emphasize that CT is the helmsman in the direction of the Pi network. If GCV goes in the wrong direction, they wouldn't have announced the date they expect by the end of the year, or the latest date is before Pi today next year. Why? Because they see that GCV has been successfully established. Only in the right direction can they predict the time frame of In addition, this is also why business partners and map of Pi. The reason it's rolling out, they believe GCV is dominant. The reason why they are still unable to provide us with an exact date. The GCV ecosystem is not yet strong and widely established. Problems such as the black market and low-value barter remain widespread. It's like a dragon boat with a skilled helmsman and drummer. But many pioneers lay idle. Only a few GCV pioneers are working hard, which slows down progress. So CT still hasn't confirmed whether they will achieve next month. It's up to individual pioneers to work hard and take responsibility. From learning the Pioneer Manual to recharging and assisting other pioneers. By doing this, we can ensure that is achieved next month. After migration and KYC processes can proceed very quickly. Of course, it is crucial to develop the ecosystem with GCV during this period. I encourage all of our pioneers to embrace reality. Unite under the dragon boat spirit. By doing so, each pioneer can achieve something extraordinary, just as Dr. Nicholas envisioned.